Hey guys! Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A because I haven't done one in a while. I asked you guys on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should do that. I asked you guys on Insta to ask me some questions and I told you to make them interesting. So let's see how interesting it gets. There's a lot of these, so I'm just going to go through and pick some. What the heck is highlights? I don't understand this update. What is this highlights thing? Do you see this? What? Can you lick your elbow? I guess not. What is your greatest fear? I have a couple of them. So this is a little weird. It's having the hiccups for a long time. The longest case of hiccups was 63 years. Do you know how long that is? That can happen to anyone. Like, every time I get the hiccups, I get so scared. My other greatest fear is probably like dying alone. Everyone around me just dies. That's horrible. What is your favorite flavor of sloth? Blue raspberry. Most savage thing you didn't believe? Well, okay. We drove golf carts when we didn't have a license. Dang, this could get me in so much trouble. We went to nightclubs. We're not 18, which is the age you're supposed to be there. We also did other things that you're supposed to be 18 to do there, but anyway. Favorite moment from Belize? Okay, honestly, the whole trip was so fun. One of my favorite moments was the whole day that we met these two kids. If you guys are watching this, hey Dominic, hey Bodie, what's up? They're from Cali, and we met them and basically had this whole golf cart day expedition in the city, and we ended up getting lost and doing a bunch of crazy stuff and finding a secret beach, and that whole day was just so memorable. Where do you want to travel to next? I have a list of places that I want to travel to. Some places that really interest me for some reason are Thailand and like Indonesia. Those places look so cool. Funniest memory with Aaron. Honestly, there's so many. Like, every moment that I have with him is funny. Like, every 3 seconds a new inside joke is created. Like, that's what it's like being friends with Aaron. Let me call him and ask him what he thinks our funniest memory is. You better answer. I swear if he doesn't answer. Hey!
Hi.
I'm filming a video right now and I need to ask you a question.
What's your question?
Okay, what do you think our funniest memory is together?
Wait, am I being recorded right now?
Yeah.
Hey guys, subscribe to my channel, Aaron X.
The question that was what was our funniest memory, and I honestly don't know, so I thought I'd ask you.
Okay, can it be the time that we got into a fist fight? And I actually got into a fist fight.
That happened.
I asked her to take a picture of me when we were in Belize and in our hotel. I asked her to take a picture of me, and she said, "Now." I was like, "Sophie, take a picture of me." She was like, "Now." And then, like, I think I hit her.
Yeah, you swung first. And then we ended up having a full-on, like, fist fight on the ground. There was, like, hair pulling and, like, biting. And then Paulina tried to break it up. And then, like, we were, like, moving the furniture.
And then she took, like, a really shitty picture of me. And then I got really mad.
And your mom yelled at us. That's a good memory.
I'll text you.
Okay, bye. What's your favorite class in high school? No. No. When do you go back to school? I don't even know. That's how often I don't like to think about school. Like, when I think about school, I go into this little depression, and then until I have another thought, I'm just in this state of depression. How do you feel about school starting soon? I'm triggered. First thing you've done in high school. In school, I don't actually think I've done anything bad. Best memory of sophomore year. Sophomore year was really rough, not gonna lie. Like, I hated it. I don't know. I mean, some good memories were, like, the school dances were really fun. Other than that, I really hated sophomore year. Have you gotten into any drama in high school? Yes, and I feel like anyone, no matter who you are, is gonna get into drama in high school. But the best thing to do, just leave it. Don't feed into it. Don't make yourself a part of it. Honestly, just leave it. Like, there are so many other things to focus on, even in high school. Like, the drama that goes on is so dumb. When you step back and look at it, it's so stupid. Subtract yourself from those friends. Step back. School is only temporary, like, and just do what you want to do with your life. Advice for high school. I would just say, be ready to take on a lot of responsibility. Like, that's what everyone says, but honestly, just don't mess around. Like, I feel like the people who have their priorities in line in high school, the people who are like happiest out of high school, like if you don't fall into the wrong stuff and like you really just get done what you want to get done, like high school flies by. Like I'm already gonna be a junior. What? My best advice, just don't fool around. Just, get it done. Find some great friends. Definitely don't trust everybody. Beware. How do you balance school with YouTube? I try to just like film on the weekends, I guess, when school is a thing. It's really not that hard. Worst experience at school. Okay, there have been so many, like, I hate school. There was one day where I was really stressed out. This is the worst experience I've ever had at school. And so I literally had a panic attack in the bathroom. I was having a panic attack in the bathroom, and the librarian comes in and starts talking to me. She's like trying to calm me down, whatever, and she's like, oh, come sit in like the library. So I go into this little back room in the library. I'm like having a panic attack, like freaking out, and she's like trying to ask me what's wrong and all this stuff, and I'm just like, there's just so much going on. Like, it was so bad. And I come out of the library, and there's like a little window in the librarian's room, but it's like a one-way, I guess, so I can't see out of it, but people can see into it. I don't know why that's a thing. That's so dumb. And I come out, and all of these kids are looking at me like I am just insane. Like they're looking at me like, did you see that? And I come out and I was like, and I just start crying even more because it was such a bad day, and so much had led up to that day. Like, it was so bad. So I just run out of the library. I'm running in the hallway. I run into my friend. She's like, oh my god, what's wrong? And I just start crying even more. I was such a mess, you guys. Like, if you've ever thought you're an emotional mess, like, that was me. It's funny now looking back at it, but that was one of the worst experiences. Best place you've traveled to? Either Sweden or Belize. I think Belize was just beats all other vacations ever. Like, it was just amazing. What do you think about the whole Anthony situation? This one's from Aaron. If you guys don't know, Anthony basically made a video about Aaron, and a lot of it was not true. All of it was not true. All I'm gonna say is that if you know Aaron and you know, like, you've been subscribed to him for a while, you know that the type of person that Anthony said he was is not him at all. Like, me and him have looked up to Anthony for so long. Like, we've been subscribed to his channel, and I'm sure so many of you are subscribed to him, and it was just so disappointing to see that he could be so, like, malicious towards somebody. Even if he does believe the things he was saying, like, they were just not okay to say. What really bothered me is that Anthony talked about maturity. He was the one making a video called Exposing Fake Bitches. I just don't see how that's not hypocritical of him to say that Aaron is immature. And he was the one making a video about it. Like, it just was not necessary at all. I think that's so, it's just awful. Like, it's so awful. Have you ever snuck out, and if so, how did you do it? Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. Yeah, either out the window or out the front door. So, don't do it though, it's a bad idea. If you were left alone on Earth with only one person, who would you want it to be? And what would be the first thing you did? Keep in mind, everything is left how it is, just no people. Probably someone, like, I don't know exactly who. Someone who knows how to fly a plane. Because if the whole world is left, like, yeah, I'm gonna try to go see the whole world. Would you ever consider dating Aaron? On the real, no. I love Aaron, but no one really understands that our relationship is literally like brother and sister. Like, we fight, we hate each other sometimes, still best friends. Like, just could never see us dating as much as everyone wants us to. Do you have a boyfriend? Surprisingly, yeah, I do. Biggest regret? I don't think I have any regrets, because in all, everything that I've done, or like every person I've gotten involved with and then thought like, oh, I wish I would have never done that, in the end it's like, well, if I didn't, then there's so much that I wouldn't know. Like, I would just make that same mistake again with someone else or something else. So honestly, you can't really regret anything. Guys, so that is all. If you want more Q&As, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and leave video requests below. Like, I'm kind of dry on ideas, so requests. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I love you all. I'll see you next week. Bye.